Washed ourselves in salty water, washed away the storm. You take me out of here, take me out of here. Washed ourselves in salty water, I think that we'll float. Do yourself a favor, feel yourself a bone. Hold your breath and reach the top. I know that you'll float. Don't have me up falling, worrying. Don't have me up falling, worrying. Don't have me up falling, worrying. Somewhere in the darkest ocean, I won't be afraid. Underneath the darkest love, I think we'll be saved.
Heart been so cold that I don't feel it all. Scarred up inside, so I built all this. The head rolling back, but I'm faking the.
Hi everybody, Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith, welcoming you to this big game today. Here's one I know Alan's keeping an eye on here.
Boot strength this lad has got when he needs to show it. No defender can match him for that.
This is the home team lineup. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
This is how the visitors will line up today. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number is going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So, matching up like for like, don't often see this.
Referee Glenn Holworth. Referee starts the match on the kickoff. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. A nice move to get away from the defender. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Shots on here, he's kept it out. Corner kick given. For goal! The goalkeeper with a textbook save keeps the ball in his grasp. dispossessed. Just a heavy touch, the opposition can take the ball away. Cuts off! Useful block in those circumstances. Well, it will be a throw-in. Got to cross it. Here's a chance. Missed it. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. They've gone up to take the throw well up the field, keep the pressure on. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Great tackling technique to win the ball cleanly. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Now that's a throw. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. Could be dangerous. Well, that's the goalkeeper's ball, 10 times out of 10. Ball almost tackled out of play there in that challenge. Fine cross. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. And they've got it away from the danger. Possession changes feet. The shot's on! What a good way to score.
Well, the keeper, he is just flat-footed and he can only admire that, the way he's hit it first time.
Different angle on it here. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Just working away to try and find an opening. And shoots! And the ball's gone out for a corner. He's got his fist to it. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Now here's a chance. trying to keep the ball. Not anymore. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. And back it goes to the back of his heel. Neatly done.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Great stop. The player's a bit unhappy about this, but we can see it again, whether it should have been offside or not. It was called offside.
Well, who'd be a linesman, but this linesman, he's one of the best, and he gets it right here.
Very good passing from this team. Well, the referee had a good look at the player who was down and decided it was serious enough to stop the game.
Number 17.
Well, there's some etiquette to be observed here at the drop ball after the injured player has gone off. Here's a replay again of the goal.
Well, he's just decided to put some real meat on this shot, and it was certainly enough to beat the keeper to his right.
Free kick given, and there's a real discussion now about how to make the most of it. Nearly from the free kick.
Don't think he could have hit that one much better.
High and quite handsome, really. It was a good strike.
It's so hard to keep these modern-day footballs down, but he very nearly managed it.
That's half-time at 1-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Team's all set, and we're ready for the start of the second period. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. And in goes the cross. Well, that's the goalkeeper's ball, 10 times out of 10. Fizzled out here, goal kick, top-class save and top-class camera work here.
And it was, I'm sure the striker thought he'd scored there.
He gets it back. They've coped with it well defensively. Well, that has cost them, but only a corner. Could have been worse. There's the ball in. This could be a chance. Shots on here. They scored!
And there's no stopping that. That has lasered into the top left-hand corner.
And here is another angle on that goal. Restarting at 2-0. Would have been a good pass, but it struck the ref. And that tackle has got him the ball. Going to be a substitution here for the home side. No danger at all for the goalkeeper here, or for the defending team. And they will play from the goalkeeper now. And the cross is in. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Different angle on the goal here.
Well, he's known for that. He never panics in these situations, and finding that top left beautifully.
Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. substitute coming on for the away team here. And the cross comes in now. A decent fist away by the keeper. Could score! And that'll be a corner.
Substitution going on now is number 8.
Well, this is interesting, whether the manager is just going to switch things around a little bit. He has cleared the danger. The game can be influenced so often by substitute. Well, it was a foul and he's given the free kick.
Substitution on the field. Going on the field is...
Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. The away team want to make a change. Good work by the goalkeeper. That's neatly done. Good challenge by the defender. Very good control, though. Where there's life, there's hope, but there's not much life in the game.
Well, those defenders are going to be asked to head the ball.
Well, he could be in. He's through. Here's the shot. Very good stop here. He's put it out. It's gone out for a corner. Well, they've got to get goals, haven't they? And the only way to do it, the manager thinks, is to get another attacker on. It'll make the game more open, but he's got to take that risk.
Yeah, he's got to. And this lad will need the service. They need to get the ball wide, get some good balls into the box.
What you do when you get the ball that really counts, and they're trying to make the most of that turnover in play. That's a good challenge between the two of them there. The post is hit, and it's a goal kick. that will be a corner. Well, here we are looking at the fans who are looking on in unbridled joy.
Yeah, and I think you've got to appreciate these matches because they don't come along all too often.
Now the shot! Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper. Easy for him to hang on. Just a flick on with the header. They've kept possession. He's got his shot off now. Not settling for what... And there it is over. This is a headline result for the underdogs. A genuine surprise, not to say sensation.
I think so. No doubt the favourites didn't play well, but the underdog team, well, they came out the traps breathing fire.
I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Got himself a goal and put in a really good shift. Excellent performance.
Shots on here. He's kept it out. Goes for goal! The shot's on! What a good way to score.
Bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Great stop. Could be a chance.